All right, here we go with actually a whatchamacallit, a unveiling of cars that I think are actually going to be pretty cool. This is 1958. They have a few 50s and 60s. Mainly these are 1978, 79 era cars, all part from my personal collection that I had. The cost on these to grade, it was $18 a card. Uh-oh, got some rejections, it looks like. Ugh. Looks like they, maybe, oh, no, there's gonna be, shoot. 1975s. So again, some really neat cards for my old personal collection. When I originally submitted these, before I really understood how challenging these gradings were gonna be, I thought I was gonna get a lot of maybe 6s and 7s, hopefully get a couple of 8s. And if you watch some of these, you've seen I've had all these older cards. I'm getting a lot more 4s and 5s and 6s than 7, 8s, 9s, and hopefully something higher. But let's see, there's a 1958 in here that I thought was actually really cool. Better not be in this card. All right, one Joe Torre, men's size. Okay, I guess the whole thing considering that's not too bad, just one card came back. All right, we'll set that one aside. Go back in the case, and here we go for the unveiling. My hope, if I can get, how many cars I have in here? 139 cars. If I could get 5 9s, I'd be thrilled, but my guess is I'll probably get like 2 9s, and then everything else will be 5 6s and 7s. All right, here goes the first one, 1975 Ron Bloomberg, 4. I'm not gonna go through these each individual like that, but there's a 4. 1974 Orioles team, 4. Here's a 1973 Don Sutton. You can see some corner wear, 3.5. I want to move these out of the way. I got a 3.5 already. So far not looking so good. 1978 Dave Kingman, 4. 1976 J.R. Richard, 3. Okay, I think I'm going to get some 2s in here probably. 1976 Mickey Lolick, 3. Yeah, maybe I'll hopefully get a couple of 8s. 1972 Bucks Champs, 4. 1972 World Series. Hey, we get a 5. Not even worth the $18, but at least it's a 5. 1972 World Series, a 7. Who's on that card? Kind of looks like a Nolan Ryan, but it's not. So obviously he's with Orioles, so wouldn't be. You do my research to see who that is, but that's a nice card. All right, so we got a 7. 1975 NL Championship. Back to our 4s. Don Baylor. You can see some problems up there. 1977, another 7. Okay. All right. 1974 Joe Niekro, 3. 1974 Ken Wrights, 6. Okay. Come on, Dusty Baker. 1974 Dusty Baker. That looks, no, it's down there's bad. 4. 1972 World Series, a 2.5. Really? Oh, this is the card that I think this is the one that I like. No, not this. 1967 Checklist, 7 ST. I forget what ST stands for. It's not off center. This is a card I thought was actually really pretty. Early win. It's a little frayed up there, but the coloring on this is really pretty. I'm hoping for a 6 on this. I'm sure they'll give you a 4. 6? That's actually pretty good for 1958. I like that. 1976, 3. 1976 Ramon Hernandez. It's a nice looking card. 5. California Angels, 4 MK. Okay, I don't even know what MK stands for. ERA leaders, 4. Ross Grimsley, 4. 1976 Jose Cruz, 3. Okay, here's a good card. Come on, Nolan Ryan. 1976 Nolan Ryan. What do we think? I mean, it looks pretty good. Those corners are not too shabby. It's off center. You can see it's pretty bad, obviously, up there. Back looks not too shabby. I'm going to say they're going to give me a 5, but let's go better. 6. Bob Boone, 5.5. Luis, 3.5. 74 Astro Manager, 6. Jose Cardinal, a 7. 1974 TOPPS, 6. Bud Harrelson, 3. We got a bunch of 1972s coming in the near future, so that's bad. That's going to be a 1. That's a 2. Put that over there. Bob Bailey, 5. Sparky Lyle. I liked that card when I was a kid. I remember opening that one up. 4.5. Okay, getting a lot of half grades. Ollie Brown. It's good coloring on this one. A little off center. 5. That's a pretty color. 1976. 3. Ken Brett. 4. Okay, let's do this stack. Let's get these guys out of the way so I can get my 2 in line. I'm sure I'll get some more 2s. All right. Hirochio Pina, 6. The color on the 1975 cards, actually, I think I'm liking those a little bit more now. I got a lot of 1972s. I probably should have got a bunch of 75s when I was a kid. Good coloring on this, too. It's got to be a 6. 5. This would be a 3 or 4. 5. Oh, this is a good card. 1975 Robin Yount. Yeah, it's bent down here in the corner a little bit. It's going to be a 4 or 5, but give me something better. 4. Dang. That's a good card. Gary Nolan, 5. Amos Otis, 4. Bob Hansen, 5. Come on, let's get some 8s in here. That's not going to be that one. 4 is a miscut. Skip Lockwood, 4. Dick Allen, it's a pretty bad card. 3. John Lowenstein, 5. Lowenstein or Stein, don't know. Sal Bando, 4. Wait, I think I messed up here. 6 is here, 5 is here, 4 is here. Sorry about that. Paul Blair, 1978. 6. Again, I remember opening up all these cards. That's a long time ago. George Brett. I was so fired up getting this card. That's going to be a 6. Or not. 4. John Moreland, 5. Gates Brown, 4. Yep, 4s are clearly winning. Let's get some 8s. Vic Everett, 5. Carmen Fanzone, a 5.5. Pedro Garcia, 5. All right, let's get some more 5s coming. Joe Torre, 3.5. Sparky Lyle, 1978, 5. Come on, let's get some 8s. Brooks Robinson, 3. Roy White, 4. Sparky Lyle. Oh, there's a crease there. Why did I submit that? Even with the crease, I got a 5 on that. That was another Sparky Lyle. That one actually looks better. And 4. Then you get Cleon Jones, 5. Dave McNally, 5. Okay, 5s are making some progress. Dave Cash, 3. Jose Cardinal, another 4. Oh, come on. Hank Aaron. I remember getting this card. It's like, I got a Hank Aaron. I mean, it's not too bad. Centering's not too bad. A little white over here. It's going to be a 4, but give me a 5 or a 6. Shoot. That stinks. Rick Burleson, 4. Jim Cat, 3. Here's a Nolan Ryan. Come on, Nolan. Can you give me a decent grade? I mean, that's actually a nice looking card there. Centering is not too bad. The corners look good. This has to be a 6 at least. Give me a 7. 6 at least. Oh, finally. If I'm going to get an 8, that's a good card to get an 8 on. Way to go, Nolan. Obviously, when that came in, I was really careful with that card as a kid. 1977 Joe Torre. Wish I took care of them all like that. Ray Burris, 6. Tim Johnson, 5. John Volkovich, 2. Ooh, pretty awful. Baylor Moore, 5. Jim Sundberg, 6. Ken Berry, 7. Okay. Not bad. World Series, 3. Another World Series, 3. Another 1972 World Series, 5. Ed Halicki, 5. All right, 5s are catching up to the 4s. Dave Rosema, 5. Steve Henderson, 4.5. Ron Guidry, 5. All right, 5 just surpassed 4s. Willie Montanez, 4s, I think, tied. Mark, I forget how to pronounce his name. Fidrich, 4. Ken Clay, 8 ST. Okay, another, I got 8, an 8. 8 ST. Gosh, I'm angry that I don't know what ST is right offhand. 4. All right, I need to get back to my 5s and 6s and 7s and 8s. Ralph Kiner, 5. Rick Wise, 4. Come on. Del Unser, 5. Dave Kingman. It's a nice, no, 4. Roland Office. It's a nice card. 6. Cesar Geronimo. Cool name. Willie Randolph. I think I took care of this card too when it came in because I saw the little TOPPS. All-Star Rookie. 5. Yankees team. Hope this was not one that I wrote on the back. 5. Fergie Jenkins. 5s are now taking a lead. Another Fergie. Just for comparison, let's just look at the difference on those. You can see the color. A 4 and a 5. I mean, this is so much more off-center than this one, and the color on this is so much better. That shouldn't be a 1 grade difference. I mean, this card is so much better. It's worth more than 1. Maury Wills, 4. AL Championship, Chambliss Dramatic Homer, 4. Not that dramatic. Toby Hara, 3. Okay, didn't mean to be insulting. Toby Hara, 4. Red Sox team. Huh. Kind of old school. 7. All right. I know there'll be some Red Sox fans that will like that one. Astros, 6. I think I did all my teams. Chris Chambliss, 6. Bill Madlock, 7. All right. Starting to get a little bit better here. Louis Tiantwell, 4. Mets team, 4. Nobody likes the Mets. Lou Piniella, 3. Frank White, another 8. Okay. I'm more happy with my Nolan. So keep Nolan on top. Gary Nolan, 6. Ken Sandberg, wow, another 8. Okay. It's actually, I can see the good quality on this. Again, same thing. Nolan Ryan deserves to be on top there. Willie Horton, 5. Oh, Nolan Ryan. That's pretty bad off center. See how well I took care of this card. 6. If it wasn't so badly off cut, that would have been higher. Rookie outfielders, 3. Don Gullett, 4.5. George Foster, Jim Rice, pretty off center. 5. Phil Niekro and Nolan Ryan. Don't know how I took care of this card. 4. Another Phil Niekro, Nolan Ryan. 5. There's the 5. This 5 has a little bit better color quality. So let's go back. Chris Beyer, 4. 4s are now moving. Yankees, 4 MK. Okay, that's my second 4 MK. Raleigh Fingers, 4. Coming down the home stretch. Lou Piniella, 5 miscut. Dave Concepcion, 3.5. Okay, they're giving me all these weird grades now. Bob Stanley, 5. Al Bunbury, 5. Angels team, 6. A's team, 5. Bill Freehan, 4. Yep, 4s are going to win. Mark Hargrove, 5. Pat Kelly, 5. Maybe not. It's going to come down to the final 5 cards. John Mayberry, 4. Don Gullett, 3. Bill Grief, 5. Actually, I think that's a tie right now. 4s and 5s. Danny Frisella, 3. I don't know if you can see the stack because 1963, Edward Howard, Sandy Koufax, 1975 throwback, 4. 4 is going to win. Mike Lum, 6. Here comes the last card. Cesar Tovar is going to be off center, 3 or 4. 4. Oh, there you have it. Pretty much as expected. Just a giant stack of 4s and 5s. Have an equal amount of 6s and 3s. Have more 7s, unfortunately, than 2s. So here's some 7s. Here's my 8s. Bunch of 2.5, 3.5, 4.5, 5.5. Those are my 3 best. Nolan Ryan, Frank White, Ken Sanders. All right. I think I've got 3 more shipments that will be arriving over the next couple of days or couple of weeks. So hopefully we keep on moving, get some better grades. Thanks for watching.